Okay. Anyone else? I've heard from Esther. We want to hear from you.
Good morning, teacher.
Wow, that's good. Good morning. So again, I'm by the names of Muhindo Joshua, and I'm an art teacher on Yaka Digital Network. We are here for you to extend knowledge to you. So by the end of this, we shall all be getting something to have in mind and add to our knowledge. I would love to hear your names. I know of Esther and the next guy who is with us. Okay, the next guy, I would love to know our name.
Daniel.
You are Daniel, eh?
Yes.
Okay, so I have Daniel and Esther. Wow, you're most welcome to this. Allow me to share my screen and we go through what we have read for you today. Can we see this? Okay, I think we can see this.
Yes, we
Now,
can.
okay, so once again, I welcome you to Digital Network, and this is Yaka Online Classes. We are going to be going through art and design, and my name is Muhindo Joshua. Just call me Josh, okay? So Josh or Kaylon is fine, but my real names, I am Muhindo Joshua. And basically today we are going to be discussing the art disciplines. I think this is not your first time to hear about art, and I know that you have been studying art in your schools, not so? Hello?
Yes.
Uh, Tell me, have you been studying art?
Yes.
And you have a clue to some of these words that are seen on your screen?
A few.
A few of them. Okay, and you,
Yes.
Esther?
No, I'm just a vacist.
You are just a vacist.
Yes.
Okay, by the end of this lesson, we shall have some clue and some concept about these words, because they are really of importance for us to understand them if we are to really create artworks and really study and understand all that is all about art. Yeah, basically, Esther, if you can read for us what you see there, it will be good.
Mm, graphics, textile and printmaking, drawing and painting, art, draw, time, crafts, dimension, all arts, decorative arts.
Okay, yeah, so as you have read them, thank you so much. As you have read them, those are the disciplines. When I use the word discipline, I just mean the fields or some of the categories we have in art. Okay, so we have graphics, it's a art. We have textile and printmaking. We have drawing and painting. We have art through time. We have craft. We have three-dimensional arts. We have decorative. Basically, with drawing is basically getting a pencil and draw something, what you're seeing or what you have in mind. Are we together? Sorry. I was still saying that with the drawing, it's all about having a book, a notebook, that is a drawing book, and a pencil or a pen or a colored pencil or an oil pastels, and start drawing. As you can see on the screen, we have a hand drawn out of a pencil, but the expression is that this person is also trying to draw something. Are we together? I will need your feedbacks.
Yes.
Yes, we are together.
Yes, and on the other side, what do you see? My brother. This side, we see that there is a painting that is colorfully done, and it is showing us a sunrise along the lake shore. So this was a work done by someone, and basically the difference within a painting and a drawing is that a painting is often in color. A drawing, it may be in color, but not really supposed to be in color. I can consider it to be a sketch. Then, when we talk about the second discipline, art, throughout times, it is more of the history of art. So as we go ahead together with having these lessons, first of all, we shall be involved in doing drawings and paintings, as you have seen here. Then next we shall also be going through art, and we shall try to understand the background of art. On your screen, you have these two, whereby we have the painting of Mona Lisa, done by one great artist who lived in the past times, and the painting of Kabaka. So all these are historical artworks done. In other words, art through times tends to take us back to the history of art. Are we together?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Then I would want you to read for us this, and tell us what you understand about it, if you have a clue what you see in this picture.
Craft. A work of art produced by hand in a traditional way.
Yes. Tell us. You see that lady doing something?
Yes.
Yeah. Also, this is the third form of art, whereby it all involves using your hands. Okay. And in this image, you can see that the lady is trying to make a what?
A basket.
Exactly. So this is art, whereby you use your hands, and it varies. It is not only a basket. It can be a work, or it can be a bowel. It can be a necklace. It can be a bag.
A mat.
Give me
Uh, a mat.
a mat. Exactly. Thank you so much. It is really wide. I just got this one picture to give us a clue on it. And with the time, as we continue being together, we shall discuss and see these happening. More to that, Esther.
Yes, please, teacher.
Yeah, do you have a clue on what we can include as a craft? Yes. Okay, let's continue. Maybe Esther will be the one taking us through the next one. Okay. So Esther, can you see this?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, just read out what is displayed there.
Three-dimensional art, sculpture.
Exactly. So with this form of art, it's all about creating work that can be in a position, in a location. As you can see with us here, we have two statues that were created by artists, and they are created for a reason. Are we together? On one side, we have the Independence Monument. This is a work of art that was created when in 1962, when Uganda got its independence. And the reason why it was created for people to remember that Uganda is now free, no longer in the colonial British rule. Again, on the other side, we see a statue of His Excellence President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni that was just of recent built by an artist to when they are launching out these new offices for the army. So the reason why I'm telling you this is because ahead, you will be the one to choose which form of art will you will create. Someone may say, I'm going to create craft. That is my profession, of which ladies tend to do so. Someone will say, for me, I will just want to study the history of art, okay? And someone else will say, for me, I just love drawing and painting, and that's where I fall. I do all of them, but I really love doing this. Just to take you down again, we have finished the three-dimensional art. We now go into decorative arts. Yes, my friends, can you see this and tell me what about it? What do you say about this one? And what do you think is all about decorative arts?
No. Making art that is used for decorating places.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you so much. Indeed, you are right. Basically, with this, decorative art is all about creating beauty that will add beauty to a place. For example, this person here creates this fabric from fabric, and he dresses up the bottle to be artistically placed on a table or a fridge, wherever it may be placed, depending on the person who has taken it and bought it. Yes. And on the other side, we see something done out of wood, and it is placed on a wall. So what I can say about this is that once you have an idea, you go on, follow it up and do it. It can be of good importance, and the people will take your work because it has a concept of decoration. Are we together on this?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, the next is graphics. Esther, can you tell us what you see in this on your screen?
I see posters.
Pardon?
Posters.
You see posters.
Yes.
Exactly. Just on the other side, we have a billboard, and on the other side, we have a flyer, and all these are posters. So basically, with the graphics is the art created for communication, is the art of communication. We do this art for a purpose. Are we together? So this flyer of coronavirus is an artwork, but beside being an artwork, it is created for a reason, for communication, people to get aware of what is happening and how to avoid with such a disease that has caused damage in different ways, in different sectors and in different environments or regions. So on the other side, we see a billboard. That billboard is an artwork, but it is under graphics because it is created for people to see, and it is either advertising a product or creating awareness. With this case, the Coca-Cola one, it is creating awareness that Coca-Cola is there and it opens happiness. Wow, I love the way they created this billboard with that lady and how good it is. Then also on the other side, there you can see that with graphics, we have logos, illustrations, words getting involved in the design, which is not with this. Okay, with the drawing, we basically have a drawing. It may be somehow sketchy, not really fine, but it's a drawing. But with graphics, you can see that we have really good illustrations that are simple and can easily be understood by anyone. Okay. Then the next thing, the next discipline of art is textile and print making. So, my brother, what do you know about, what do you say about this? What do you think is all about textile and printmaking? I want to hear your opinions about this. Yes? Hello, guys. I want to hear from you.
Hello, teacher.
What do you think is all about textile and printmaking? It is a bit new. So basically with this, it's all about, yes. What I'm saying about this is that textile and printmaking is an art discipline that is all about designing fabric. Okay. For example, when you, as you can see in the image below, is that this person had a plain fabric with only white in color. But you can see that he's using a squeegee and a kind of stamp to create these patterns that you are seeing on the fabric now. An example can be our t-shirts. Some of our t-shirts have words. Your school uniforms may be having a printed on badge. Okay, so that is an art field that can also be a source of money, as you can see. The reason why I'm telling you this is that it is important for all of us who are doing art to get to know all these art disciplines, because the main thing why we're studying is to see where we can rely on and say, okay, this is what I will do best, and I can get involved in this and make this my source of income. So textile and printmaking is all about designing fabrics. When I get a t-shirt and I print on it Yaka Digital Network, or I print on my name, I may say, let me print on Kalon or Josh. And I say, okay, We are going to print another one for Esther. So basically, it's all about printing on fabric. There is another technique that is tan dye, whereby it's all about dipping the fabric in dyes, and it creates good effects on the fabric. Basically, that's what we have about this, and that is all about the different art disciplines. I now welcome you to give me some of your questions and some points where you need more clarification or my in-depth explanation. So this is the time. In case you have something to add on, in case you have a question, in case you have something that captured your mind that you want me to elaborate more, please, this is the time, and the floor is open for you. Hello.
We don't have any questions.
You don't have any question? Okay. We have a new guy who was coming in the names of Cedric. Cedric, how are you?
I'm fine.
Wow, thank you for joining. Basically, you found us discussing the art disciplines, what I can say, the art categories, okay, that are involved, and they are important for us to know if we are to go ahead with art. And I will do my brother who is using the name of Peace.
It's me.
Your name again?
Mwesigwa Daniel.
Oh, Daniel. Yes. Do you have any question or anything to add on this?
Not really.
Is everything clearly understood?
Yes.
Wow, that's good. Our brother Cedric may want to know some of this. What can you say on the first one, drawing and painting? If someone, if you explain to our brother Cedric.
It's the use of a pencil or paint to draw or to make images of an object.
Exactly. Thank you so much. That is true. It is a use of tools like pencils, pens to draw. You have basically discussed drawing, and what is all about painting?
Painting is the use of paint to show the color of an object or a scene.
Okay. Thank you so much indeed. Basically, with painting, we use paint or color. As you can see with these two images before you on your screen, is that one is in color and it is all painted. It's all occupied with color. Then the other one, it is a pencil drawing, but you can see that not every piece of it is shaded. So that may be the difference with drawing and painting. Cedric, have you got something about that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Esther?
Yes, please, teacher.
Could you help me explain this? What do you explain to Cedric something about this on your screen?
Art through time is the studying of the past art.
Exactly. So the other form of art, which is art through times or art history, is basically we go to understand the background of art the art we are creating. What's the origin of it? How did it start? And who are the key people behind it? For example, it's basically the history of art. We study the past events in art, the great artists, and how they achieved them. So when we are together, we shall be dealing more with all these art fields. And the images before you, we have the painting, one of the famous paintings of the great artist, Da Vinci, Michelangelo, Da Vinci. And this one, it is the painting of Mona Lisa. So, and on the other side, we have the drawings of Mutesa. So this drawing we are drawn by the people who came to visit this man during the times of the missionaries coming in Uganda. And Cedric, Cedric,
Yes, teacher.
have you got something about this history of art? Yes.
Yes, I have.
Okay. It's a field of art, and with a head, there are some people who have just aimed on studying the history of art, and that is their profession. So the next one we discussed before you came in, it was the other field, which is craft. Can you read for us this, Cedric?
A work of art produced by hands in a traditional way.
Exactly. And what do you see with this lady who is there?
She's making something. How do I call them in English?
Someone to help us? Esther, what is this lady?
Yes, please.
What is this lady working on?
That lady,
Mm,
she's working on a basket.
exactly. So Cedric, you have seen? You have heard? Yes, basically, this craft is all about a work of art produced by hands in a traditional way. It is not only basket, we have many of them. Daniel told us that a mat is part of it, and the bangles, hand bangles that are made in beads. We have shoes that are made lugabide, and all of us know lugabide.
Yes, we do.
Okay, yeah, so craft is all about doing something with your hands that serves a purpose. That's all I can say about craft. And so Cedric, what do you see in this?
I see statues.
Mm,
Museveni, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni,
okay,
and the Independence Monument.
exactly. So the reason why I brought these images is to tell you that these were created by people who have studied art, and that's why we are studying art in our secondary level to introduce us to the field outside there. The monument was designed by an artist, and it was designed for a purpose. As you can read on it, is the day it was designed to remind people of Uganda being independent. Then also the statue of His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni was designed when launching these offices, but also it is a memorable statue. These people who designed this may pass away, but what they designed will remain. And a lot of statues wherever we go and in our environments, in our communities, we have seen them. Yes, it is a field of art. And I just pray that we continue together to see us reaching this level of creating an artwork that can be served, that can serve as a statue or a monument or a memorable statue. It can be at home. It can be reminding you of an event. For example, when you have a birthday party, you say, okay, let us create a small sculpture that remind us that, oh, this day we had a party, something like that. And the next is decorative. The reason why we are going through this again is because of our brother who came in a bit late. I don't want him to miss out anything on this. So basically with the decorative art, it comes from the word decorative. Okay, our houses need to be decorative. You have to decorate something that can be really good for the walls or the place where you live. I just want to share a short video, but I'm not going to it, but it's really good, and I just wish we can learn something from it. Are we together? So a minute, I will be resharing again. So can you see this? In this video, this lady uses just very simple papers to come up with decorative artworks that can be good for us to start with in your free time. And I would love to see some of your works next time, maybe when we meet, when we join this lesson again. Enjoy it briefly. Okay. Have we all seen that video?
Yes,
Yes, we
we
have.
have.
Wow. I want us to, can you tell me what you have seen? Basically, what was good in that video?
The flower made with the toilet paper.
Oh, wow. That's good. You should try it. You should try one also.
Yes.
Andy, Daniel, what did you see that was good there?
The flowers made with paper, ordinary
Exactly.
paper.
Mm-hmm. Yes, by the beginning of our next lesson, the next time we have a lesson, I will be really glad to see some of what you have done. I'm also going to do some and we shall see. But all that fall in under decorative arts. And Cedric, what did you really like in that video that caught your attention?
The flowers made with toilet paper.
Yeah, basically you see that all these are very simple things that you can do from home. Those will be our basics. And just to go to the next slide is, so graphics, we say that it is the art of communication. Basically, when you see a flyer on the roadside, you see a billboard, that's all about graphics. When you see a logo of a company, for example, that word Coca-Cola, it's a logo, that is graphics. When you see signposts, those fall under graphics. And here we have a flyer that is trying to tell us all about COVID-19, how we can avoid it. And with the graphics, it's all about communication. So it is always simple, clearly understood, and it can be known by everyone. It is public. Then the last one was print, textile and print making. I think this is where our brother found us. So basically that is all for today's lesson. And I really thank you so much for making it and in this lesson. Please try out something and our next lesson shall be starting from there. Once again, I thank you and to remind you, I'm by the names of Muhindo Joshua. Just call me Kerlin. Okay, Kaylon Josh. Thank you so much. I would want us to say goodbye to each other.
Bye,
And we
everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye,
Yes,
everyone.
bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Yes. Okay. Nice day. We sign out.